Some games don't just entertain, they pull you into their worlds and refuse to let go. Whether it's intense action, deep storytelling, or pure gameplay mastery, these 20 masterpieces will keep you playing for hours without even realizing it. Elex is an open-world RPG that throws you into a gritty, post-apocalyptic world where magic and technology collide. Set in the harsh land of Magalan, this game challenges you to survive among warring factions, dangerous creatures, and a society reshaped by a mysterious energy source known as Elex. Every choice you make shapes your journey, from the alliances you form to the combat style you develop. Will you embrace raw power through mutation, rely on futuristic technology, or master traditional weapons? The world is vast, filled with hidden secrets, towering ruins, and unpredictable encounters that keep you on your toes. Exploration is rewarding, with diverse landscapes ranging from frozen wastelands to dense jungles, each packed with dangers and opportunities. Combat is brutal yet satisfying, demanding strategic thinking and careful resource management. With a deep story, meaningful choices, and a true sense of freedom, Elex delivers an RPG experience where every decision matters. Whether you're fighting for survival, uncovering lost knowledge, or shaping the future of Magalan, your path is yours to carve. If you love deep, immersive worlds with tough moral choices, Elex is an adventure you don't want to miss.
I hear you.
What are you doing here? Yeah,
Get
don't do that
going.
again.
Nioh 2 throws you into a brutal, fast-paced world where skill, strategy, and relentless combat define your journey. Set in a dark, war-torn Japan overrun by vicious yokai, this action RPG challenges you to master its deep, rewarding combat system. Every enemy encounter is a test of patience and precision, demanding well-timed dodges, calculated strikes, and mastery of different weapon stances. Unlike its predecessor, Nioh 2 lets you harness the power of the yokai, transforming into a fearsome beast to unleash devastating attacks. The world is rich with lore, blending historical events with supernatural horrors, making every step forward feel like a plunge into the unknown. Customization is key, whether it's fine-tuning your fighting style, crafting the perfect build, or experimenting with powerful soul cores to enhance your abilities. Boss battles are intense, pushing you to adapt and refine your skills against towering foes with unpredictable attack patterns. Exploration is just as rewarding as combat, with hidden secrets, dangerous side quests, and loot that fuels your progression. Whether you face the challenge alone or team up in co-op, every victory in Nioh 2 feels earned, making it one of the most satisfying action RPGs out there. If you crave a game that punishes mistakes but rewards mastery, this is an experience you won't want to miss. Remnant 2 throws you into a shattered world where survival is anything but guaranteed. Every step forward is a gamble, with relentless enemies, shifting environments, and brutal boss battles standing in your way. Armed with an arsenal of powerful weapons and abilities, you'll need to master both strategy and reflexes to push through the chaos. But here's the twist, no two journeys are the same. The world dynamically changes with each playthrough, offering fresh challenges, unexpected encounters, and hidden secrets waiting to be uncovered. Whether you face the nightmare alone or team up with friends, the intense, rewarding combat never lets up. The atmosphere is thick with tension, blending eerie sci-fi landscapes with dark fantasy horrors that feel as unpredictable as they are unforgiving. Every encounter demands precision, every choice shapes your fate, and every victory feels like a hard-earned triumph. If you crave an adrenaline-fueled adventure where danger lurks around every corner, Remnant 2 delivers a world worth fighting for again and again.
J'ai plus de place.
Metro Exodus takes you on a gripping journey across a ruined, post-apocalyptic world where every step feels like a fight for survival. Leaving behind the dark tunnels of Moscow's metro, you embark on a dangerous cross-country adventure, traveling by a heavily modified steam locomotive, the Aurora. The game masterfully blends tense survival horror with open-ended exploration, giving you vast, detailed environments to scavenge, fight, and adapt to. Dynamic weather, a day-night cycle, and changing seasons make the world feel alive, but danger lurks around every corner. Mutated creatures, ruthless bandits, and harsh environments force you to think fast and make every bullet count. Stealth and strategy are just as important as firepower, letting you approach encounters in multiple ways. Every choice you make, from how you engage enemies to the way you interact with survivors, shapes the story and determines who makes it to the journey's end. The immersive atmosphere, haunting soundtrack, and deep storytelling pull you into a world that feels both hopeless and full of possibility. Whether you're creeping through abandoned ruins or braving the wilderness, Metro Exodus delivers an unforgettable survival experience that keeps you on edge from start to finish. Darksiders 3 puts you in the role of Fury, the most unpredictable of the four horsemen, on a relentless quest to hunt down the 7 deadly sins. Armed with her razor-sharp whip and a fiery temper to match, Fury's combat style is all about fluidity, precision, and adapting to the ever-changing threats around her. The world is a twisted, grumbling wasteland, filled with hidden paths, deadly enemies, and environmental puzzles that challenge both your reflexes and your mind. Unlike its predecessors, the game embraces a more methodical, almost Souls-like approach to combat. Every swing of your weapon must be timed, every dodge calculated, and every enemy encounter treated as a deadly duel. As you progress, Fury unlocks powerful elemental forms that transform both her abilities and her weapons, letting you strike with overwhelming force or wield destructive magic. The enemies are brutal, the bosses unforgiving, and every battle feels like a true test of skill. Exploration is just as rewarding as combat, with a world that feels interconnected, full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. With its bold protagonist, fierce battles, and rich, lore-filled world, Darksiders 3 is a thrilling ride that will challenge, frustrate, and ultimately satisfy those hungry for a true action-adventure experience. Outward is an RPG that strips away the power fantasy and throws you into a world where survival is just as important as combat. Unlike most games in the genre, you're not a legendary hero, you're just another traveler struggling against the harsh realities of the wild. Hunger, exhaustion, and the elements can be just as deadly as the creatures lurking in the shadows, forcing you to plan ahead, manage your resources, and adapt to every challenge. The game's combat is tactical and unforgiving, rewarding careful positioning, stamina management, and strategic thinking. Magic isn't just a tool, it's a commitment, requiring rituals, preparation, and an understanding of its risks and rewards. The world of Ori is vast and open, filled with dynamic quests, hidden secrets, and dangerous dungeons that demand skill and patience to conquer. Every decision you make has weight, shaping your journey in unexpected ways and leading to multiple possible outcomes. There's no hand-holding here, whether you're crafting potions, setting up camp, or navigating without a quest marker. The game challenges you to truly immerse yourself in its world. Play solo or team up with a friend in co-op, but no matter how you face it, Outward delivers a raw, rewarding adventure where survival is the ultimate test. Steelrising reimagines history with a dark, mechanical twist, plunging you into an alternate version of the French Revolution where clockwork automatons have taken control. You step into the role of Aegis, an agile and deadly automaton warrior, tasked with dismantling the tyrannical machine army that oppresses Paris. The game delivers intense tactical combat that rewards precise dodges, well-timed parries, and creative weapon choices, from razor-sharp fans to brutal mechanical hammers. Exploration feels both eerie and exhilarating, with hauntingly beautiful streets, towering palaces, and grim battlefields waiting to be uncovered. As you progress, you'll unlock new abilities, allowing you to scale buildings, smash through obstacles, and uncover hidden secrets scattered throughout the city. Enemies are relentless, each fight demanding strategy and adaptability, making every encounter feel like a true test of skill. With its rich atmosphere, deep RPG elements, and fast-paced combat, Steelrising delivers a fresh take on the Souls-like genre while offering a world filled with mystery and danger. The combination of historical setting and mechanical horror creates an unforgettable experience where every battle feels like a dance of precision and power. If you're looking for a game that blends challenge, style, and storytelling in a unique setting, Steelrising is one adventure you won't want to miss. Vampyr drops you into the dark and decaying streets of 1918 London, a city gripped by disease and lurking horrors. You play as Dr. Jonathan Reed, a man torn between his duty as a healer and his insatiable thirst for blood. Every decision you make shapes the world around you. Do you resist temptation and struggle against your growing hunger? Or do you embrace the shadows and feed on the very people you swore to protect? The city itself feels alive, filled with desperate citizens, each with their own stories and secrets, making every choice feel personal. Combat is a brutal, fast-paced dance of claws, weapons, and supernatural abilities, letting you unleash your inner predator against hunters, monsters, and rival vampires. The more you feed, the stronger you become. But every life taken sends ripples through the fragile balance of the city. Exploration rewards those who take their time, uncovering hidden alleyways, lost lore, and chilling mysteries buried in the plague-ridden streets. With its gothic atmosphere, morally complex choices, and intense combat, Vampyr delivers an immersive RPG experience that constantly challenges your sense of right and wrong. How far will you go to survive, and what will you sacrifice in the process?
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain.
The Ascent throws you into a chaotic cyberpunk world where neon lights flicker over grimy streets and danger lurks around every corner. You play as an indentured worker, just another cog in the massive corporate machine, until everything collapses and survival becomes your only mission. Armed to the teeth with high-tech weaponry, you'll battle through waves of ruthless mercenaries, rogue AI, and rival factions, all fighting for control in the power vacuum. Combat is fast, brutal, and strategic, forcing you to dodge, take cover, and unleash devastating abilities as you carve your way through the towering arcology. The world is packed with detail, from bustling markets filled with shady dealers to underground hideouts teeming with cybernetic outlaws. Whether playing solo or teaming up in co-op, every firefight feels intense, with explosive action and deep RPG mechanics that let you customize your character, upgrade your arsenal, and shape your playstyle. The city itself feels alive, with shifting alliances, unpredictable encounters, and secrets hidden in the shadows. If you crave a gritty, adrenaline-fueled RPG with intense combat and a richly detailed cyberpunk setting, The Ascent is a must-play. Will you rise above the chaos or be crushed under it? Far Cry Primal transports you to a world untouched by time, where survival is brutal and every day is a fight for dominance. Set in the prehistoric land of Oros, you step into the role of Takar, a hunter who must rise from the ashes of his fallen tribe to unite his people and conquer the wild. Armed with primitive weapons, you'll stalk prey, battle rival clans, and tame deadly beasts to become the apex predator. The game's vast open world is teeming with life, from towering mammoths to ferocious saber-toothed tigers, each posing both a threat and an opportunity. Crafting plays a vital role as you gather resources, forge weapons, and build your tribe's strength from scattered survivors to a thriving force. The deep, immersive atmosphere pulls you into a time where nature is both breathtaking and merciless, with dynamic weather, shifting wildlife behaviors, and a world that reacts to your choices. Combat is raw and intense, forcing you to rely on spears, clubs, and bows instead of modern firepower, making every encounter feel personal and savage. With no guns, no vehicles, and no high-tech gadgets, Far Cry Primal delivers a unique survival experience where strategy, instinct, and brute strength determine who rules the land. Can you conquer the wild, or will the wild conquer you? Tales of Arise takes you on an unforgettable journey through a world divided by oppression and resistance, where two nations stand on opposite sides of power and fate. You step into the shoes of Alphen, a masked warrior with no memory of pain, and Shion, a mysterious woman cursed to bring suffering to anyone she touches. Together, they lead a rebellion against their oppressors, forging bonds with unlikely allies along the way. Combat is fast, fluid, and cinematic, blending real-time action with deep strategy as you unleash explosive arties, and seamless team-based attacks. Each character brings their own fighting style, making every battle feel dynamic and rewarding. The world itself is a breathtaking mix of lush landscapes, towering cities, and war-torn ruins, all brought to life with a stunning painterly art style. Exploration is just as rewarding as combat, with hidden treasures, towering beasts, and gripping side stories that flesh out the world's rich history. Emotionally charged storytelling keeps you invested, as friendships, rivalries, and hard choices shape your journey. Whether you're drawn to its deep combat system, heartfelt narrative, or gorgeous world, Tales of Arise delivers an epic RPG adventure that will keep you hooked until the very end.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Divinity Original Sin 2 isn't just a game, it's an open-ended adventure where every choice matters, every battle is a test of strategy, and every interaction shapes the world around you. Set in the richly detailed land of Rivellon, you begin as a powerful but shackled sorcerer, hunted for your abilities in a realm teetering on the edge of chaos. But here's where the magic happens. Whether you play solo or with friends, the game reacts to your decisions in ways few RPGs can match. Combat is a deep, turn-based tactical experience where the environment itself becomes your greatest weapon. Rain-soaked battlegrounds can turn into deadly electrical traps, poison clouds can be ignited into fiery explosions, and careful positioning can mean the difference between victory and defeat. The writing is top tier, filled with unforgettable characters, intriguing mysteries, and moral dilemmas that force you to carve your own path. Do you rule with an iron fist or seek a more diplomatic route? Will your companions remain loyal or will betrayal lurk around the corner? With rich storytelling, deep character customization, and an immense world that feels truly alive, Divinity Original Sin 2 is an RPG masterpiece that demands to be played your way.
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Last one of us.
The Forgotten City is a gripping mystery adventure that pulls you into an ancient Roman city where every decision carries weight and breaking even a single law could doom everyone. Trapped in a time loop, you must unravel the city's secrets, question its inhabitants, and piece together the truth before history repeats itself. The narrative-driven gameplay is rich with meaningful choices, where your wit and morality shape the outcome rather than brute force. Every conversation matters, every clue leads deeper into the mystery, and every wrong move could have dire consequences. The city itself is stunning, a beautifully recreated Roman settlement filled with intriguing characters, hidden passageways, and an eerie sense of something just beneath the surface. The deeper you go, the more unsettling the truth becomes as mythology, philosophy, and human nature collide in ways you won't expect. With multiple endings, clever puzzles, and a truly thought-provoking story, The Forgotten City isn't just about solving a mystery, it's about deciding what kind of person you are in the face of impossible choices.
Wish to enter the city, step forth, and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time.
Sometimes men too. We need to watch ourselves.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt isn't just a game, it's an unforgettable journey through a world teeming with danger, mystery, and raw beauty. You step into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating war-torn lands, hunting creatures of legend, and making choices that shape the fate of kingdoms. The world is vast and alive, filled with crumbling ruins, eerie forests, and bustling cities, each with its own stories to tell. Combat is brutal yet fluid, demanding skillful swordplay, strategic use of magic, and careful preparation with potions and traps. But the real magic lies in the storytelling. Every quest, no matter how small, is rich with depth, unexpected twists, and emotional weight. The people you meet, from noble warriors to desperate villagers, all have their own struggles, and your decisions leave lasting consequences. Whether you're tracking a terrifying beast, unraveling a political conspiracy, or simply watching the sun set over the northern realms, every moment feels immersive and meaningful. With its deep RPG mechanics, stunning open world, and masterful narrative, The Witcher 3 isn't just one of the greatest RPGs ever made. It's an experience that lingers long after the credits roll. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is an emotional and breathtaking journey through a world torn apart by war, where destiny brings together warriors from opposing sides. With an expansive open world, brimming with stunning landscapes, towering beasts, and hidden secrets, every step feels like an adventure waiting to unfold. The combat system is deep and engaging, blending real-time strategy with fast-paced action, allowing players to switch between characters and unleash devastating attacks. But it's the storytelling that truly shines, filled with gripping twists, heartfelt moments, and a cast of characters you'll grow attached to. Each decision carries weight, shaping the relationships between allies and defining the battles ahead. The world feels alive, with vast regions to explore, dynamic weather, and creatures roaming the lands, making every journey unpredictable. Layered with an emotional soundtrack that elevates every battle and quiet moment, the game pulls you into its rich, immersive experience. Whether you're diving into intense fights, unraveling deep lore, or simply taking in the breathtaking vistas, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 offers an unforgettable RPG experience that keeps you hooked from start to finish.
Over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
I guess having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
I am prepared.
Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous is a grand, choice-driven RPG that puts you at the heart of an epic battle between light and darkness. As a hero forged in the fires of war, you'll shape your destiny, leading armies, forging alliances, and mastering powerful mythic abilities that can turn the tide of battle. With a deep tactical combat system, you can choose between real-time action or turn-based strategy, customizing every move to fit your playstyle. The world is vast and layered with rich lore, where every decision influences not just your story, but the fate of entire kingdoms. Will you walk the path of righteousness, embrace corruption, or carve your own legend in the gray areas between? The companions you meet are more than just allies. They have their own struggles, motivations, and arcs that evolve based on your choices. Every battle feels intense, every encounter meaningful, and every victory hard-earned. With unparalleled depth in character progression, spellcasting, and world building, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous is a masterclass in storytelling and strategy, offering an unforgettable RPG experience that rewards creativity and cunning.
tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Mind his hands! You will suffer for what you've done!
Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, drops you into the heart of Sauron's dark domain, where vengeance and survival go hand in hand. Playing as Talion, a ranger bound to a vengeful wraith, you'll carve your way through an open world teeming with brutal orc warlords, shifting alliances, and relentless combat. The groundbreaking Nemesis system ensures no two battles are ever the same. Enemies remember your actions, evolve, and even seek revenge. Every encounter feels personal, and every victory reshapes the hierarchy of Sauron's forces. The fluid combat blends precise swordplay with deadly wraith abilities, letting you strike fear into the hearts of your foes. But brute strength isn't the only path. Stealth and strategy can turn the tide, allowing you to manipulate enemy ranks from the shadows. The world itself feels alive, a dangerous playground filled with dynamic missions, hidden secrets, and a gripping tale of loss, power, and destiny. Whether you're dominating orc captains, uncovering ancient lore, or forging your own legend, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor delivers an intense, ever-evolving adventure that makes every battle feel like a story worth telling.
Faster than I can strike! Stand fast, dear Hive!
Kingdom Come. Deliverance throws you into the raw and unforgiving world of medieval Bohemia, where every fight is a test of skill and every decision shapes your journey. As Henry, a blacksmith's son thrust into a war-torn land, you'll rise from nothing, navigating a world where survival depends on your wits, combat prowess, and ability to sway nobles and outlaws alike. The game's deep, realistic melee system demands precision. Swinging a sword isn't just about brute force, but timing, positioning, and stamina management. Gone are the days of generic health bars. Wounds bleed, armor dents, and battles feel weighty and authentic. The vast open world is alive with political intrigue, unpredictable encounters, and quests that offer real choices with lasting consequences. Even small decisions, like what you wear or how you handle conversations, can change how the world reacts to you. Whether you're engaging in grand battles, mastering swordplay, or simply surviving the harsh realities of the medieval age, Kingdom Come, Deliverance is a journey unlike any other, where history, challenge, and storytelling merge into an unforgettable adventure. Dragon's Dogma. Dark Arisen isn't just another fantasy RPG. It's an unpredictable, deeply immersive adventure where every battle feels like a test of skill and survival. With its dynamic combat system, you're not just swinging a sword or casting spells, you're scaling towering beasts, clinging to a griffin mid-flight, or severing a hydra's head in the heat of battle. The open world is vast and untamed, filled with secrets, deadly ambushes, and enemies that don't play fair. But you won't face them alone? The game's unique pawn system allows you to recruit AI-controlled allies who learn from your playstyle, offering smart tactics and strategies rather than mindless assistance. Every choice you make, from your character's class to the way you approach combat, shapes your journey, making every playthrough feel fresh and exciting. Whether you're braving the shadowy depths of Bitterblack Isle or hunting legendary creatures under the moonlit sky, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen delivers a sense of adventure and danger that few games can match. If you crave an RPG where combat is thrilling, exploration is rewarding, and every battle tells its own story, this is a game you need to experience.
Monsters have made a shambles in this
I shall
place.
restore your health. Hold on.
A Plague Tale, Requiem is a harrowing journey through a world teetering on the edge of destruction, where every step feels heavier and every moment more intense. As Amisha and Hugo fight for survival, their bond is tested like never before, with desperation pushing them into choices they never thought they'd make. The game's hauntingly beautiful landscapes contrast sharply with the horrors lurking within, a world overrun by swarms of relentless rats and the cruelty of mankind. Stealth and strategy are your greatest allies as you sneak through ruined villages, outwit brutal enemies, and unleash devastating abilities tied to Hugo's growing connection with the plague. The storytelling is raw and emotional, gripping you from the very first scene to the last, while the soundtrack adds layers of tension and sorrow to every encounter. With deeper mechanics, larger environments, and even more dynamic ways to face danger, Requiem raises the stakes in every way. This isn't just a tale of survival. It's a fight for hope in a world that seems determined to take it away. Prepare for a journey that will stay with you long after the credits roll.
Pushing the carrier through different thresholds.
Will this Magister Vodan really help?
The Order has been studying the macula for centuries. If they can't, I don't know who can.
Lord, protect him. Why hasn't Vodan shown up already?
I think he's just being discreet. The Order works like this.
Someone must know about him.
With worlds this captivating and gameplay this addictive, these masterpieces aren't just games. They're experiences you won't want to put down. Which one has kept you glued to the screen the longest? Let's talk in the comments.